Nora, I am so glad you are here. You can be a witness. Ray Montez has won custody of Langston, and that is because of you. You are the one who dug up that criminal. You brought him here to Landview, and you probably gave him the idea of taking her out of the country to Colombia. Well, I'm not going to let you get away with it.
Dorian, if the courts have taken Langston away from you and awarded custody to her uncle, that's a legal matter.
You are responsible for it.
That's ridiculous. It was a judge's decision. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing you can do about it either.
You are about to destroy an innocent child's life, and you can stand there and be so smug about it? And you, Nora, you're a mother. You have a heart. I mean, how can you stoop so low as to go along with such a perverted plan?
I have to go get ready for work.
Right. I mean, how can anybody with a modicum of decency go along with this plan of yours? What kind of a person are you?
The kind of person who doesn't roll over when somebody tries to destroy my family. You stole Buchanan Enterprises from me. Did you think I wasn't gonna fight to get it back?
An eye for an eye? Is that what this is about? I took your company, so now you're going to take my daughter?
Pretty much.
I'm not letting you take her.
Dorian, you co-opted my grandchildren's inheritance. Nash Brennan, he's dead because you took over BE. And it wasn't even business. It was just revenge. Revenge against me because I dumped you for Nora.
Oh, please. You got a murderer out of jail to take my daughter away from me. That's worse than anything that I ever did to you. It's revenge of the very worst kind.
Dorian, I am not out to punish you.
You've gotten a pervert to take my daughter out of the country.
Don't you get it yet? You're not going to lose Langston. So long as I get BE back.
Looks like he was in prison for murdering a woman with no possibility of parole. Then all of a sudden, turns out he was falsely accused. The charges were dropped and he was released.
Wait, look at the time that he was released. Look at the date. It had to be close to the time that Kristen got there and was given his identity.
So do you guys think maybe they realized that Chris was innocent and they released him too?
Well, if that was the case, then they would have told John, or Christian would have gotten in touch with us by now.
So, my father arranged for Christian to be in that prison. Maybe he also fixed it so that he would be in the uniform of a murderer named Ray Montez.
Excuse me? Did you say a murderer named Ray Montez?
Yeah. If that prison is corrupt as John says it was, then someone would have to have paid a lot of money so that Montez could escape.
I think the key to finding Christian is finding out who that person was.
I can't believe this. You're acting as if you can trade my daughter's life for your company?
Dorian, I can make things happen.
What kind of things?
Once I get BE back, I can make Ray Montez go away.
How can you guarantee that?
People who suddenly appear can disappear just as suddenly.
Specifics?
I can put Ray Montez back in prison so fast, it'll make his head spin.
Forgive me.
So the Senor Montez gets pardoned out of the blue, immediately comes to Landview and suddenly gets custody of a young girl? It's worse than I thought.
What do you mean?
What?
Well, I saw the look on your face when we said the name Ray Montez. Is there something you know?
No, Langston is a good friend of Cole's, and I knew that Dorian had lost custody of Langston to Langston's uncle. I just had no idea that the man had been in prison for murder.
And miraculously released.
Kind of smells, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Can't imagine having to give up a child. To give up Langston to a man like this. Well, this will be the first time I've ever said this. I feel sorry for Dorian.
So you want to make a deal?
That's what business is. And I'm a businessman. And this could be the simplest of transactions. Once our lawyers go through everything, the bank will set up a stock transfer. Excuse me. In fact, I have taken the liberty of drawing up a little agreement between us.
Oh, I see.
Don't hurt yourself looking. There are no loopholes. And once this is signed, Buchanan Enterprises come back to me. Langston goes to your custody. Ray Montez disappears. And everybody lives happily ever after.
So Ray Montez is at best an ex-con, at worst a murderer who got himself cleared and could be involved in Christian Vega's disappearance.
We could pick him up.
I see no reason not to bring Senor Montez in questioning.
Maybe, spring Carlos' nail on him, in case he is connected.
No, he's definitely connected, which is why he's here. So why don't we pick this man up and give him a proper landing welcome?
Oh, I think I'll go with you. I'm very anxious to hear what this man has to say for myself.
Let's shake on it, huh? I know, it's always difficult to admit defeat, but that's all right. Handshake was just a formality. I'm glad that we have a deal.
Who says we have a deal?
I assume we do.
Never make assumptions. This is a really complicated decision, and I'm just gonna need a little bit more time.
You can't be serious.
Deadly.
You came in here ranting about how much you love that girl and how it's just gonna destroy her. To have her taken away, I offer you a way to get custody back, and you gotta go somewhere and think about it?
We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate here, Clint. I cannot allow my heart to make a snap decision, not under these circumstances. My goodness, I worked for a very long time to take that company away from you. I've known Langston for a year.
Dorian, this is not a game. That girl's future is at stake.
So we both know.
If you don't return B.E. to me, I guarantee you she will end up in Colombia, and you may never see her again. Are you willing to let that happen, just to get back at me?
Clear how much you care about your friends in this place. But my mind is made up. You are very young. The time will come when you will say that this is the best thing.
Haven't you listened to anything we said?
You're going to ruin her life.
Ray Montez,
I am Ray, yeah?
we need you to come with us, please.
Are you arresting me?
No, sir. We would just like to talk with you downtown.
Why?
We have some questions for you regarding the disappearance of Christian Vega.
Who is Christian Vega?
Ray Montez has already been declared Langston's legal guardian, so if he wants, he can have her on the next flight out of the country.
Tell me something I don't know.
Do we have a deal or not?
I already told you I'm going to need some time to think about this.
What is there to think about?
I'll get back to you on that. So long, cowboy.
She'd never give up Langston.
Jackie, it's Dorian Lord. I need to continue discussing with you that situation immediately.